The Dual Keres Prime is arguably the most tedious and annoying prime weapon to farm for this round of prime access. Not only are the viable farming locations quite limited in my opinion, but you'll also need a pair of both the blade and handle parts, which makes sense cause Dual Keres Prime. Here's a visual summary of the farming locations I'd suggest. Of course, these relics do drop from a lot of other missions like defense and survival, but my focus will always be on maximizing your chances at a specific relic while keeping the time investment to a minimum. With that said, if at all possible, I highly recommend buying or trading for the cheaper parts at least, perhaps even the blueprint as well because that's the only rare part, otherwise you're gonna have to prepare yourself for a long haul. It's called grinding for a reason. Luckily, both the Neo D5 and Meso V7 relics have a 6.25% chance to drop from capture runs on Ukko Void. If you already have either the blueprint that is contained in the Neo D5 relic or the handles, we need two, that is in the Meso V7 relic, then I recommend doing disruption runs on Lua or Sedna for either the Neo or Meso relic respectively. The drop rate is more than doubled and you'd have to do an average of 11 runs of capture on Ukko to have a 50% chance at getting one of the required relics. For the blade parts that are contained in the Oxy G8 relic, you really only have one good option, and that is doing rotation B or C runs of disruption on Apollo Lua. If there is the slightest chance that you could maybe convince a friend to come along with you, then please do so. Even having one other player to help you around in disruption missions means the rounds get completed faster, and if both of you also agree to do the Fisher runs afterwards, that is literally doubling the rate at which you crack the relics. With that said, considering the fact that you'll need a pair of blade parts, perhaps it isn't the best idea to attempt a Fisher run with multiple Oxy G8 relics, but that is something for you to discuss with your farming buddy. The important point to consider is the more friends you can convince to join for a round of farming, the quicker you'll get the desired prime parts. And with the Dual Keres Prime requiring a total of 5 including the blueprint, you'll want as much help as you can get. Otherwise, interception runs on Cerberus Pluto or Xeni Eris might be a little easier on your mental health, and you won't need to have in-game audio turned on. I personally don't most of the time. And while I don't guarantee it, perhaps joining the Discord server may help those of you who are looking for friends to farm with. Invite link is in the video description as always. Otherwise, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good day.